All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim HaRachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. Honors and citations to the elect, to the men that died doing the work, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he come and deliver us out of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gab Ben Yasharala, Church of Philadelphia Camp here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, come back at you with another one. And Shalak, as you can see, the title of the video is the letter of Jeremiah, which is in the Apocrypha, right after the book of Baruch. Like the book, you can't find it like when I like your regular Apocrypha when you try to find it in the actual paperback, if you will, can't find it. So if you download the King James version, KJVA, the King James version with the Apocrypha in it, and you'll find this book. Basically, it was a warning to Judah, the king of Judah and Israel at the time, when they was about to be exiled into captivity amongst in the Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar. All right, so I'm just read right through it, you know, nothing too long enough like that, but and it holds weight to today. All right, because the same thing that they was doing back then, they doing now. So it's nothing new under the sun. But this was a warning, and you always get warned by the prophets. All right, so you've been warned. So after the warning is what the judgment is coming. All right, so this is letter of Jeremiah. It's only one chapter. It says a copy of an epistle which Jeremiah sent unto them which were to be led captives into Babylon by the king of the Babylonians to certify them as it was commanded him of the Most High. So Jeremiah always moved when the Spirit told him to move, man. All right, it says because of the sins which ye have committed before the Most High, ye shall be led away captives into Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Babylonians. It says, so when ye be coming to Babylon, ye shall remain there many years, and for a long season, namely 7 generations, and after that I will bring you away peaceably from thence. All right, so the Lord, man, he exiled us. So now if you look at a generation, going back into that time, a generation was about what, 40 years old, and according to the scriptures, because you got to figure like women, they start having the children, and that brings on a new generation. So you have women. Look at Sarah when she bared Isaac. All right, she was in her 90s, so that was bearing forth the next generation, which was Isaac's generation. And the children to come with him. You know, so that's he said 7 generations, so that's a little minute, man. You gotta figure when the kids grow up and everything, that generation they pass on. All right, so it said namely 7 generations, but it said for a long period of time. All right, it says namely 7 generations, and after that I will bring you away peaceably from thence. And the Lord is about to do the same thing now. All right, he's about to bring us away peaceably from this place. Well, us, Lord's willing, be a part of the elect. They're going to get beamed up out of here, but this place is going to be destroyed. All right. It says, check it out. It says, now shall ye see in Babylon gods of silver and of gold and of wood borne upon shoulders, which cause the nations to fear. All right, same thing with now. They got all these different gods. Oh, you better fear Jesus Christ and this, that. That's not for us to fear. We supposed to hold fast to our power, Yahweh. Our now Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakodash, right? It says, beware, therefore, that ye in no wise be like the strangers, neither be ye of them when ye when ye see the multitude before them and behind them worshiping them. All right, our people, man, we was always warned, like going in Deuteronomy, he said, thou shalt not have any other gods before me. All right, so the Lord, he's precise with that. He said he's a jealous power. All right, so you can't be serving these other guys, man, and thinking there's nothing going to come to you. All right, it says, but say ye in your hearts, O Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we must worship thee, for mine angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls. All right, so the Lord, he's with us right now, man, with his men. All right, and that's why men come out here and they do what they do, doing the lessons and videos, everyday life, man. I always say that because that's what it is. When you come into this truth, this becomes your life. All right, it ain't just a phase or a religion or not. No, this is your life. This is your custom. All right, this is your heritage that you turning back to. All right, it says verse 8. So like it says, as for their tongue, it is polished by the workmen, and they themselves are glided and laid over with silver, yet are they but false and cannot speak. All right, so they do all these things to their gods and try to pipe them up, make them seem like, they're the greatest and bow down, because they anything that's flashy and shiny, people tend to gravitate to that, man. And anything that's like plain, well, what you would call plain or common, people like to like look down on that. But of course they're going to have their guys looking all polished up and all that, because why? They're in their kingdom. And that's their rulership. So they're supposed to be, have that. But we know better. We're not in our kingdom. We're in our captivity. It's a big difference. But we also know it's to come, so you have to be patient. And our ancestors back in the ancient times, they passed away knowing that the kingdom was coming, but they knew it wasn't coming in their time. They understood reincarnation and all that. So that's why they come back in their lot and they have that same faith as they had back then. All right, it says, and taking gold as it were for a virgin that loveth to go gay, which is happy, they make crowns for the heads of their gods. All right, they make the crowns. We're waiting for the crown from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right, it said, be our faithful until death, and you'll receive a crown of life. All right. It says sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves. So hey, they robbing their own gods, man. They like, hey man, they know it's bull crap. So they like, I'm gonna take this gold for myself, for me and my family. The priests, all right. It says verse 11, it says, yeah, they will give thereof to the common harlots, and deck them as men with garments, being gods of silver and gods of gold and wood. Yet cannot these gods save themselves from rust and moth, though they be covered with purple raiment. All right, and that's like royal raiment. And look at now, man, you got the Christmas trees, they decking all that. Read Jeremiah the 10th chapter. All right, and that goes into 'tis the season. I can say it like that. It goes into this season right here. All right. Cause they dress everything up, make it look good and fancy, make it pleasing to the eye, make you want it. But hey man, you gotta resist those things. Resist the devil, man, and he shall flee you. The book of James says that. All right, it says they wipe their faces because of the dust off the temple. And the Lord is a living power, so he don't gotta do all that. All they do is sit these images up in different places, like Dagon. He was one of them, and he had when they took the Ark of the Covenant and put it in the same room, Dagon he fell on his face, and they kept going back. Look at Bel and the Dragon and all that, man. Those are the gods that these people worship. They worship the work of their own hands. All right, they worship their creation. They don't worship the Creator that created them. All right, it says matter of fact, it says they wipe their faces because of the dust of the temple when there is much upon them. And he that cannot put to death one that offendeth him holdeth a scepter. So they giving him like royalty, as though he were a judge of the country. No, they can't put nobody to death. They're just images, man. They sit in the corner and they make them look good. All right. And they make you praise them, but you're really praising the man, because they're the one that created it. You're praising the works of that man's hand. All right. It says, He hath also in his right hand a dagger and an axe, but cannot deliver himself from war and thieves. That's right. Because when war came to them places and the enemy came in, they took all their gold and silver and their gods and destroyed them and everything. You know, it says, whereby they are known not to be gods, therefore fear them not. For like as a vessel that a man useth is nothing worth when it is broken, even so is it with their gods. When they be set up in the temple, their eyes be full of dust, though the feet of them that come in. Yeah, though the feet of them that come in. So when they open the doors up and everything, and people come in, what they doing? They're trampling dirt and dust and all that. So it's dirtying up the place. Just like you read the story of Bell and the Dragon, right? Uh what was it, Daniel? And he put the flour and everything on the ground, just so to show the feet of the people that was coming in. So all of that flour and everything went up on their gods as well. You know. It says, for like as a vessel that a man useth nothing worth when it is broken, even so it is with their gods. When they be set up in the temple, their eyes be full of dust, though the feet of them that come in, through the feet of them that come in. All right, it says, and as the doors are made surely on every side upon him that offendeth the king, as being committed to suffer death, even so the priests make fast their temples with doors, with locks and bars, lest their gods be spoiled with robbers. So yeah, they lock their gods up in the temple with the doors, so you can't come in and take them. So how is that a god? Like, can't nobody steal Yahweh? You know, he's a creator. He's the ancient of days, man. All right, it says they light them they light them candles, yeah, more than for themselves, wherefore they cannot see one. All right, yo, and you know what? You go to like these it's a lot of uh say like Cambodians, which they Jakes. A lot of Cambodians is Jakes. You got like the Koreans, some of them is Jakes, a lot of them is Jake. But they got this stat. Like when you go into their stores, they got that cat that's like a golden cat that's always waving his hand. You got uh what is it? Like the Buddha, and they all light the candles for it. Look at like them the Northern Kingdom. Ephraim, Manasseh, Issachar, Simeon, all y'all, man. You Latin tribes, y'all heavy into that Santeria stuff. Y'all light your candles to the dead and do all the seance and stuff like that. Because what you did was, that's why Jeremiah was writing, man. All you did was just follow the gods of your enemy, man. You know, and that's why the Lord is going to jack your asses up. All right. Anyway, my phone is dying, but Lord's willing, we can breeze through this. 70 verses. Verse 20. It says, they are as one of the beams of the temple, yet they say their hearts are gnawed upon by things creeping out of the earth. And when they eat them and their clothes, they feel it not. So they're dead, man. Their gods are dead. Their faces are blackened through the smoke that cometh out of the temple. When they burn their incense and burn the wood and everything, the smoke goes onto their gods. It says, upon their bodies and heads sit bats, swallows, and birds, and the cats also. All right. It says, by this ye may know that they are no gods. Therefore fear them not. So why are you going to fear a statue? A statue just stands there stiff. So why would you fear something that's stiff that's not even breathing, man? Like with Esau's gods, they want you to worship and they're going to want you to, take that hip and all that and bow down to them. But hey, man, you don't fear them or their gods, man. All right, it says, notwithstanding the gold that is about them, it says the gold that is about them to make them beautiful, except they wipe off the rust they will not shine. For neither when they were molten did they feel it. All right. It says, the thing wherein, Salaki, the thing wherein there is no breath are bought for a most high price. So yeah, saying like they be buying these gods top dollar, man. And they sell these things. All their idols, all their images. All the images, and they make merchandise of those things, man. It says they were born upon shoulders. They walk around with them like you look at the ancient. Hey, Shalom, bro. Y'all like you look at like ancient movies and all that when they were talking about the ancient times, how they had the golden calf and they walked around with it on their shoulders. All right. It says, I'm gonna read that again. It says they are born upon shoulders having no feet, whereby they declare unto men that they be nothing wroth. All right. So hey, the man gotta carry it around and make it move. But people so fascinated because they're retarded, man. They look at it like, oh, look at their gods and this and that, because they see them like thriving. Like you got men now, like football season, all that. They be like, oh, the football gods, and then that comes from the Roman captivity, the Greek captivity, going back to the Babylonian captivity. But our power is Yahweh. All right, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakodas. And even though we're in captivity now, that's why I'm reading this letter, the epistle of Jeremiah, because he wrote this back then to our people, man. Warning them and telling them what they were supposed to do. The same way, he's back here on the planet, warning the people right now, man. All right, warning them like, yo, man, you serving these gods, you going to get something, man. All right, the Lord is going to deal with you. All right, it says, and not how you want him to. It says, verse 27, it says, they also that serve them are ashamed. You see that? They also that serve them are ashamed, for if they fall to the ground at any time, they cannot rise up again of themselves. That's right. So, like I was talking about with Dagon, when you read about Bel and the dragon and all that, and going into Dagon when he fell at the Ark of the Covenant, they had to keep going there lifting him up. But that was a God that they worshiped, they prayed to. They actually bowed down on their faces and prayed to this thing that they made, man. All right, it says neither if one is set up right can they move of themselves, neither if they be bowed down can they make themselves straight, but they set gifts before them as unto dead men. See that? Because these gods are dead, man. They give them gifts and all that. And what they doing now? Giving gifts out for Christmas and all under a dead tree, basically. Because when you chop down the evergreen, it's going to die, man. You killed it. It says minstrels women and women in childbed eat their sacrifices. But these things ye may know that they are no gods. Fear them not. And like I'm saying, like with Daniel, going back to Bel and the Dragon again, I'm gonna keep mentioning that because that's a heavy thing. The priest they try to make it seem like that the gods was eating. That's why they was priests. They was crooked, man. Plus they was heathens anyway. But they was taking the people's food and everything. They would bring the first everything, the good part of their crops and everything, and they would give it to their gods. Oh, this is for the gods, and the only thing that happened was the priests and their families would go in there and eat everything, making them believe that this God was really living and eating that stuff. But see, our people, we're intelligent, we know better, because we fear and we serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakodas. It says, it says, for how can they be called gods because women set meat before the gods of silver, gold, and wood? It says, and the priests sit in their temples having their clothes rent and their heads and beards shaven and nothing upon their heads. So it's like they're lamenting, It says they roar and cry before their gods as men do at a feast when one is there. So that's them coming and praying to these deities, man. Look at our people now, man. Look at our people now. They're doing the same thing, man. There's nothing new under the sun. When they go into these churches and all that, they bow down at their altar. Oh, Jesus, sweet baby Jesus, black Jesus. You know, when somebody died, and these fucking niggas that's Muslim, you know, and you even got Jake that follow after Krishna and Buddha and all that, man. You know, and that's showing you what captivity that these people were in, man. All right, so man, you not and yo man, you learn the heathens ways. Come on, brother. God damn. Salaki. The brother got up here, and yo, Khan, this what I was talking about too. Jeremiah 10:2. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way, that's right, of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." That's right, brother. Jeremiah 10:3 in the NLT. Their ways are futile and foolish. They cut down the tree, and the craftsman carves an idol. That's right, and that's going into what right now? This Christmas season. You know, you got people singing to the trees and all that shit, man. You know, but moving on, Salaki, Salaki. But let me get back. All right, this is going back to Jeremiah, the letter of Jeremiah. Um, yo, all right, Salaki, verse where we at? Hold on, forgive me. All right, here we go. Jumped up a little bit. This is the letter of Jeremiah. It's only one chapter, but verse 32. It says, "They roar and cry before their gods as men do at the feast when one is dead. The priests also take off their garments and clothe their wives and children, whether it be evil that one doeth unto them, or good, they are not able to recompense it. They can neither set up a king nor put him down." And that's right, yo, because the Lord, yo, what he does, he sets up kings, he puts them down. All right, he does all these things, man. You know, but these deities that they have appointed to themselves, they can't do that. You know why? Because a man made it. That's like the brother put up here, Jeremiah 10. You know, and what's that, 3? I believe it is. No, yeah, 3. They cut down things and they fasten it and make it stand straight up like a palm tree, and then they worship this shit. Look at what our people did in the wilderness, standing underneath Mount Sinai when Moses went up to get the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, what did they do? They was, oh, let's make a golden calf because they want to see something, because that's what they was used to. But hey, the Lord put you in that predicament because you sinned against him. All right. And then you did it right while he was giving Moses the law, statutes, and commandments. You know? But it says where the matter of fact, here we go, verse 35. It says, "In like manner, they can neither give riches nor money." That's right. "Though a man make a vow unto them and keep it not, they will not require it." See that? So, yo, you can make vows to Jesus, Buddha, and Allah. It's going to be no recompense and no punishment for it, because they don't exist, man. They're not real powers, man. You know, the only one that's going to recompense and give you your reward, just due reward for being wicked or for being upright, is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Arachakodash. That's why I laugh at these other people's gods, and they get real angry, man. They be ready to fight you. Look at the Palestinians, man. How they react when you talk about their God. Go into a Christian church and snatch a crucifix off the wall and stomp and see what happens to you. you'll have you'll have mother, what they call her, mother Mary, or mother anime. She'll be the one whooping your ass with her cane, man. You know, for disrespecting what they would call their gods, you know. But anyway, let's keep going. It says they can shew no mercy to the widow, nor do good to the fatherless. Their gods of wood, and which are overlaid with gold and silver, are like the stones that be hewn out of the mountain. They that worship them shall be confounded. All right, and yo, that's why, what was it, Elijah, when he called the fire down? Like, yo, our ancestors, they know who our power is, man. That's why they laughed at these dudes, man, when they was trying to, oh, you gonna serve our God. He was like, nigga, you crazy, man. And our power, for them having, Yahweh, for them having faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, y'all, they was never confounded. It says, how should a man then think and say that they are gods, when even the Chaldeans, which they was having in the witchcraft, themselves dishonor them? Yo, they dishonor their own gods, man. Who if they shall see one dumb that cannot speak, they bring him and entreat Bel. See that? And I was talking about Bel and the dragon, and entreat Bel that he may speak as though he were able to understand. Yet they cannot understand this themselves, and leave them, for they have no knowledge. That's right. It says the women also with cords about them, sitting in the ways, burn brand for perfume. But if any of them drawn by some that passeth by lie with him, and reproach of her fellow, that she was not thought as worthy as herself, nor a cord broken. All right, it says whatsoever is done among them is false. How may it then be Salaka? How may it then be thought of or said that they are gods? So if they can't do nothing for you, they can't save you. There's no power. They can't hear you. So like, hey man, it's just like sitting out here talking to this stone over here, man. Of me talking to this chair right here, praying to it, And that's what our people, they gotten into those things, man. Hey, Shalom, ma, Yabashima Shabrakata. But our people, they have gotten into that. All right, so it says, check it out, verse 45. It says, they are made of carpenters and goldsmiths. They can be nothing else than the workmen will have them to be, and that's right, man. Just like making a like prime example. Check it out. Look at this chair. This is what you might as well be doing. Praying to this. Got us posted up, put gold and silver all around it, and start praying to it, and thinking that is going to do you some justice, that is going to hear you, man. And that, man, that's just throughout history. You read about these different deities and these these guys that mean nothing. So why the hell would you even why would that thought even cross your mind when you see everything that the Lord does? The brother got up here, 2 Corinthians 13:8. For we do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. That's right, man. Because we come out and bring out this truth with these other guys. That's why they get so mad at us, man. Because like when once we start turning back to our power, they like, oh shit, it's over. These niggas done found out who they is, and they really believe. They know it. That's why I told you, and I believe it's the Wisdom of Solomon. It says the power. No, it says that they're going to stand up in the face of the ones that afflicted them and gave no account of their labors. I think that's Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. No, but hey, man, they scared when they see these things, man. All right, it says, at 47, it says, for they left lies and reproaches to them that come after. For when there cometh any way or plague upon them, the priests consult with themselves, where they may be hidden with them. All right, so they don't go to their God. They talk amongst themselves. A bunch of men that go to counsel amongst themselves and then try to make it seem like, oh, we got this revelation from our God. Like they said, Dagon, Bel, the dragon. No, the Lord destroyed them images, man. All right, it says, how then cannot men perceive that they be no gods, which can neither save themselves from war nor from plague? For seeing they be but of wood and overlaid with silver and gold, it shall be known hereafter that they are false. All right, they're false, and a lot of our people, they fall up into that because they want to get the money and deceive people. And hey, for you doing that, hey, it's a reward coming for that. Just wait for it. It says, and it shall manifestly appear to all nations and kings that they are no gods, but the works of men's hands, and that there is no work of the Most High in them. All right, and that's coming real soon, because the Lord is coming to set the record straight, and that's why I'm reading this, because that's when we're exiled back in ancient Babylon. Now we're in modern day Babylon, Sodom and Egypt. All right, so the Lord is about to show you all these gods that they calling on and all that. He about to show you who's the real power, him himself, Yahweh. You know, and he's sending the son Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, who then may not know that they are no gods, for neither can they set up a king in the land, nor give rain unto men. That's right. They can't do nothing. Neither can they judge their own cause, nor redress a wrong. Being unable, for they are as crows between heaven and earth. They're nothing. Whereupon when fire falleth upon the house of gods of wood, or laid over with gold or silver, their priests will flee away. See that? Their priests will flee away and escape, but they themselves shall be burned asunder like beams. God damn. And that's something that you want to worship, man. That's crazy, man. They can't even escape, but you got dudes like these. Just imagine if it was a. And look how the Lord when they set up their over there in Mecca. You had not too long ago where the lightning struck that star moon crescent. Knocked that joint down, knocking down a whole bunch of down there. I believe Brazil or something. They got that big ass statue of Caesar Borgia. The Lord is destroying these idols, man. And he's showing you that he is the one true living power, man. Not those statues that you got people going up there, oh, Jesus Christos, oh, mi amor, and leaving gifts and all that, man. That's fucking retarded. And that's how people doing that. But guess what? For that, hey, man, the Lord's going to show them they're going to be ashamed in that day. Just believe that. It says, matter of fact, verse 56, it says, moreover, they cannot withstand any king or armies. How can it then be thought or said that they be gods? Neither are those gods of wood and laid over with silver or gold able to escape either from thieves or robbers. That's right, man. They can't escape from no thieves or robbers. When a robber come through to steal your God, you going to take it. All right? How can you, what they say, your arms is too short to box with God. You can't box with Yahweh. Boxing outside. Ain't nobody overthrowing him. Ain't nobody spoiling him. Ain't nobody doing none of that. But your gods of this earth, they're easy to get spoiled. They rust. They tarnish. They burn up. They're nothing. All right? What Michael Jackson said, you ain't bad. You ain't nothing. Your gods ain't bad. They ain't nothing, man. It says, whose gold and silver and garments wherewith they are clothed, they that are strong take and go away withal. Neither are they able to help themselves. So as I said, they get stolen, man. It says, therefore, it is better to be a king that showeth his power, or else a profitable vessel in the house, which the owner shall use, which the owner have use of. Then such false gods, see that? It's rather that you be a king than to be one of those, man. All right? And then even the Edomite kings, because the Lord, he rules, he controls them. All right? It says, or to be a door in a house to keep such things therein, than such false gods, or a pillar of wood in a palace than such false gods. God damn. Yo, Jeremiah was snapping on this John, man. And hey, man, he's spitting all facts. You know, it says, for sun, moon, and stars being bright and sent to their offices are obedient. You know, see that? Because everything is appointed. The sun has a time to come up. The moon has a time to come up. They're obedient. So when, like right now, it's nighttime. So it's the light from the moon. All right. So the Lord ordained that to come up when He did. All right. It says and they're obedient. But them gods that them wood, silver, and all, they're dumb. All they do is just stand there. There's no life in them. They look fucking retarded, man. It says, in like manner, the lightning, when it breaketh forth, is easy to be seen. And after the same manner, the wind bloweth in every country. And when the Most High commandeth the clouds to go over the whole world, they do as they are bidden. It says, and the fire sent from above to consume hills and woods doeth as it is commanded. But these are like unto them, neither in shoe salaki. But these are like unto them, neither in shoe nor power. It says, wherefore it is neither to be supposed nor said that they are gods, seeing they are able neither to judge causes nor to do good unto men. That's right. They're just under the command of Yahweh Hashem outside, all the sun, moon, everything. All right. It says, knowing therefore that they are no gods, fear them not, for they can neither curse nor bless kings. All right. That's heavy. They can't curse you, they can't bless you. You know? The Lord cursed us. Prime example. We're cursed right now. We're under the curses. But the Lord slowly but surely, according to Deuteronomy 30 and 7, those curses are being lifted off of us and put it on to our enemies, man. All right. So you got right here, verse 67. We only got a couple more. I'm gonna close it out. It says, neither can they shew signs in the heaven. See that? Neither can they shew signs in the heaven among the heathen, nor shine as the sun, nor give light as the moon. It says, the beasts are better than they. See that? The beasts are better than they. For they can get under a cover and help themselves. If, Salaki, it is then by no means manifest unto us that they are gods, therefore fear them not. For as a scarecrow in the garden of cucumbers keepeth nothing, so are their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold. And likewise their gods of wood and laid over with silver and gold are like to a white thorn in an orchard, that every bird sitteth upon. It said that every bird sitteth upon, as also to a dead body, that is east and to the dark. And Salaki, and ye shall now know them to be no gods by the bright purple that rotteth upon them, and they themselves afterwards shall be eaten, and shall be a reproach in the country. Better therefore is the just man that have none idols, for he shall be as a far for he shall be far from reproach. All right. You know, so hey man, it will behoove you not to false acceptable this. You know, and our brothers and sisters, man, that watch, you know, it's all about Yahweh Hashem El Shai, by Shemar Chakwadash. But just putting it out there for the ones that want to follow after these other gods and all that, and the men that's out here that's call themselves in the truth and calling on different gods and calling him different names. Hey, that applies to them as well, man. You know, like that Porky in the Israelite call himself King David. That nigga, man, the Most High going to jack him up bad. You know, because also he got demons on him. You really look in that man's face, he has demons on him. You can see him just slithering all through his body, man. You know, and he's trying to tempt his brethren, man. You know, he ain't trying to uplift and turn a man away from doing wicked. He's trying to turn him to do wicked, man. And for that, the Most High got something for him, man. So Lord's willing, man, this was edifying. You know, you got something out of it, man. We almost home. Stay strong. 2024 is going to be a doozy, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, taught us truth. Shalom to the elect. To the next one, I'm going to say Mawafa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.